Genesis here, your stream doctor. I'm just kidding. I'll leave that to Harris Heller. But today we're going to go over, do you have what it takes to be a full-time content creator or streamer? Let's go. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jenna. I am the creator of Geek Responsibly, where I give you tips, tools, and tricks on how to level up your streaming business. So today we're going to talk about if you have what it takes to be a full-time content creator or streamer. Now, why do I say content creator as well as streamer separate? That is because, in my opinion, they are separate. With a content creator, they utilize multiple platforms in order to promote their personal brand. As a streamer is just going to use one or two different platforms and just focus on that streaming platform. Now, with that said, make sure to like this video, subscribe to this channel, and ring that bell so that you know when a video goes live for you. And make sure to share it with some friends who may have started streaming, wants to stream, or wherever they are at, and they are not sure why they are not growing. So let's get into it. Do you have what it takes to be a full-time content creator or streamer? When I first started streaming, I had no idea where to even begin. So I started watching a bunch of streamers. I started to find people that I liked, and I found people that I didn't like. But with each channel, I found things that I liked or didn't like so that I could incorporate those within my own. I also found a bunch of YouTube videos that are for free to help me build my streaming knowledge. With that, I found a lot of great advice from, as I mentioned, Harris Heller and Ryan from Wild for Games. Definitely go give them a follow and watch some of their videos because they are incredible. And some people that I didn't agree with, or it just didn't resonate with me. And also, I felt like it was just very poor advice to begin with. With that being said, I know a lot of people that do stream, and their advice to other streamers just starting out can be a little questionable. For example, just keep streaming, hit that play button, don't give up. If you're having fun, it'll happen. And if you grind and make it too much of a job, you'll not want to do it anymore, which I don't agree with. The first few months that I started streaming, I literally created a schedule for myself that I would be streaming 2 times a week, but the other 2 days that I had available, I would be hanging out in other people's streams. On top of that, I was recording a podcast, learning how to edit videos, create thumbnails, and promote all of my stuff on social media platforms. What are the algorithms? Watching and consuming multiple other means of free YouTube videos, as well as classes anywhere I could get. It was still fun, but it started getting extremely taxing. I had issues within my relationship. I actually disbanded my podcast with my friend, and luckily we're still really good friends, but that could have been really bad. And I know a lot of people that really focus on just their streaming and content creation when they have families and other things that they need to be responsible for. What I mean by, do you have what it takes? Do you have what it takes to sacrifice some things that you're currently doing that aren't helping you to your goals? So I had mentioned in a previous video on how to create goals on Twitch, which I'll go ahead and place up right there, and you can go ahead and watch it, because the first thing I believe everybody should have is goals. If that goal is just to hang out, have fun, and just have a hobby, it's totally cool. Hit that play button, keep doing what you're doing, and if you want to improve some things here and there, do it. But if you have the ambition to actually be a full-time content creator and streamer, or wish to hit specific money amounts during each month or whatever it may be, there really needs to be a business plan created. Creating a business plan for your content creation doesn't have to be scary, doesn't have to be hard. You can just start with the first 1, 3 and 6 month goals to figure out exactly what you're wanting to do within your personal brand. Now, balance. What I would recommend is getting a planner, creating a digital planner, or even getting a whiteboard, something that works for you to help you stay on track. You may have school, you may have a family, you may have a job, whatever it may be, you have to figure out the 3 most important or 4 or 5 most important things to you within your life. So let's say that you go to school and you also want to be a pro esports player. Why are you wasting time watching others stream? Why are you potentially wasting time streaming to 0 to 1 viewers when you could be really focusing on building your brand with other platforms? Twitch is not great for discoverability. You find someone that you love and you always see when they're on and you hang out in their stream. Not a lot of times do you go around and searching for other people. What I did is I would browse the category that I was going to hang out in and see what other people were doing, what their cameras looked like, what their overlays look like, what their alerts look like, how they greeted people. And I started to absolve those into my own stream and started to form the underwater adventure. So what's going to set you apart from all of those others? Also make note, you do not have to stream Fortnite, Valorant, COD, Apex to become a full-time streamer. There are so many other games out there that have huge communities that are supportive and extremely fun to hang out in. So if you're just doing it because your friends are doing it, that you see other streamers that are partnered playing those specific games and you think that's the only way that it is, it's not. So make sure to put that in your goals. First thing that would be important is family maybe and school, and then focus on building your stream. That is including watching other people streaming, hanging out in other communities, building your content on other platforms, maybe YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, or Twitter, maybe even Facebook. You might even want to start streaming on Facebook or YouTube. Next thing I'm going to talk about is sacrifices. So once you figure out the specific things that are important to you, now is the hard part, sacrificing. As I mentioned, maybe it's less Netflix. Maybe it's less of hanging out with friends, going out to movies. Is that even a thing now? Are movie theaters open yet? Hanging out in other people's streams, playing video games for fun and hanging out with friends might not be the best if one of your goals is to actually create a full-time content creation or streaming business. Now, that doesn't have to be forever. It just depends on your goals and what is important to you. And if you have a family that you have to take care of, make sure that you have great communication with your spouse to let them know that there are certain days that you would like to dedicate to the specific journey, yet you're still going to dedicate time for other things that are needed from your family. This may mean that you have to take it a little bit slower, but that doesn't mean that it can't happen. Which brings me to resources. You have so many tools to be able to search up endless possibilities. There's YouTube, there's Google, you have books on entrepreneurship. There is tons of motivational and encouraging information from other entrepreneurs. You can even talk to people who are successful business owners that are in your family. So make sure that you utilize the resources that are available to you. There are a lot of courses out there and they can be a little pricey. With that being said, there's a lot of other free information that is out there or platforms that will give you information for lesser investment, such as Udemy, even LinkedIn Learning, and I think even Masterclass, depending on what you're looking into. With sacrifices, there's a lot of time that you have to dedicate to researching, recording, editing videos, creating thumbnails, understanding algorithms, and much more. Something that my friend said also is that life is similar to an MMORPG. Even though you can do the quest by yourself, it is easier when you have people helping. So find those resources, find those friends, find that support system that will help build you up and get you onto the correct path of your journey. Another thing that I always get asked or see people ask is, how can I get my parents to believe in me? And to that I say, you have to believe in yourself first, but you also have to be savvy. Your parents come from an age where there wasn't content creators. I didn't get my first computer until like 6th grade. Nowadays, everybody is like born and they have a phone already attached to them. This wasn't something that our parents are really used to. You had to go through school, go to college, get a really good degree, and you would be successful in the business world. The internet has, again, like I said, opened up so many like infinite possibilities that you are lucky to be able to have the opportunity to literally be your own boss. Content creation can be extremely fun as well as very lucrative. This is why so many people want to be a full-time content creator or streamer. Yet many people don't have what it takes. They don't want to make those sacrifices. They don't want to do the work or research, or they just get in their own way. I know for myself that I've wanted to do this YouTube channel and wanted to help other streamers since I started streaming because I thought it was so much fun. And it took me 2 years to finally create this. So at least I created it, right? So as long as you build out a business plan, and again, it can be 1 month, 3 months, 6 months, starting out just to see how you can just get things started. Make sure to balance, and with balance, there is some sacrifices, and always do your research to figure out how you can improve. It's not only just resources from other people. Make sure to go back and watch your videos and see what you can improve on. Also jumping into other people's streams, as well as consuming other people's content, because you will get better ideas on how to do things, and make sure you're utilizing other content creators and streamers for their knowledge. Hey, how'd you do that? That was really cool alert. How'd you get that idea? What did you do? I really like your camera and your light setup. What are you using? It's okay to ask, and it's okay to emulate yourself from other content creators that you like. Surround yourself by good content creators as well as streamers so that you can start building up your confidence, your stream, your content, so that it's up to your liking. And if you saw your stuff hanging out on YouTube, that you would click it. Or if you saw yourself streaming on Twitch, Facebook, YouTube, that you want to hang out in your own stream. Hope by listening to this video, you have what it takes to be a full-time content creator or streamer. If you have any questions, throw them down into the comment section below so that I can start making some more videos on the things that you guys want to hear about. Make sure to like this video, subscribe to this channel, and ring that bell so that you know when videos go live for you. Make sure to share it with your other streaming friends. Always remember to geek responsibly.